the City of Little Rock Landscape Shop and Greenhouses. We do a lot of plants for the Adopt-A-Park program. We have some ferns that we do for grand openings. We're growing some Angelina sedum for Riverfront Park Sculpture Garden. In another greenhouse we'll show you in a minute, we have 64 baskets for Downtown Partnership. And we do all the Adopt-A-Park plants in the city parks. We've got our ferns, we've got our summer snapdragons, which is Angelonia. We've got the coleus, we've got some geranium baskets over here. On this side we have some pink verbena. Most of the parks that have a lot of color in it is taken care of by our master gardeners, or also by our master naturalists, and then some volunteer groups. We have shade-loving plants that do better in the shade. I've got some New Guinea impatiens in here also. I've got the coleus that's good for shade. The snapdragons are good for shade. There's some impatiens that are good for shade. The rest of these plants are going to be good for the sun. A good example is the corner of Markham and Fair Park at what we call Memorial Gateway. There'll be both sides of Fair Park right there will be loaded with color. Purpose of the greenhouse, number one, you can control your climate a little better, because in the winter you can close up the doors. We do run heat if we have to. In the summer you can open the doors, have fans come on, try to keep it a little cooler in here. It's also good because we have a top-notch watering system which can water the plants. We can also fertilize the plants through the sprinkler system, so that makes it a lot better for growing conditions. Right here, right now, we have the Downtown Little Rock Partnership hanging baskets. These will go out probably next week, and they'll be hanging on lamp posts all the way down Main Street and all the way down President Clinton Avenue. There's about 64 of them in here, and these have 100 plants per basket. These are petunias, mixed petunias. There's several different colors in each basket, and by the end of summer they'll have trailers about 3 foot long on them. There's soil in the middle of them, then there's sphagnum moss out around a wire frame. The sphagnum moss will help allow the water to drain through, but it will also help hold water, and it'll keep the soil from falling through. With the sphagnum moss, you can poke holes in the side of them. You can put your plugs through the side of your basket and also on top of the basket. We do have special potting soil. It's called Soilless Mix, but it also has a little fertilizer in it, and it also has a water polymer to help hold water and then release it when the plant gets dry. When you plant something new, it doesn't have the root system established plants have, so you do have to kind of keep an eye on it a little closer for a while. Really the first year, I'd say keep it watered. Be sure you select the right plant for the right area, whether it's going to be in full sun or shade, and then just enjoy it. Indoors, one of the biggest problems we have, and it's 90% of your plants are killed by overwatering on your indoor plants. So be sure to check your watering, be sure it will drain. Most plants can get watered once a week and be fine. Just one good way you can do it is take them out, set them in the sink, water them. That way the water will drain through the sink. Otherwise, just take your saucer and empty it out at about an hour or so after you water your plants. Try not to let them get real dry. They'll start dropping leaves. They'll start getting burns on the end of the leaves as they get real dry. Okay, well, the Adopt-A-Park program, we have certain groups in town. The master gardeners adopt several of them. Master naturalists, I think, have 2 of them right now. And then we'll have a couple neighborhood groups, and they will adopt a park or flower bed area, and we'll provide them with spring and fall annuals. They can even tell us what they want us to grow for the most part, and we'll grow it for them. Then they put it out in the park, and we ask them to take care of it, devote so many hours a week to taking care of the plants, because like I say, they're small and they will need some watering, weeding, and that type of thing. Normally there's groups. You'll get 7 or 8 people in a group that will do it, and sometimes 2 or 3 of them will do one week, 2 or 3 of them will do another week. So it's not a labor-intensive program at all. They can contact Lauren Clark, City of Little Rock, or they can contact Marilyn Mason here at the greenhouse. We get a task from the, in this case it's the mayor on these Downtown Little Rock Partnership hanging baskets. We have to get our orders in by October 1st of the previous year. So we've got to get started on it. Pretty soon we'll be starting on next year's hanging baskets. But we order the materials, we get them in January, we've got to get them paid for. Then we have Master Gardener volunteers will come in and help us plug the liners into them. And then we've got them set up to be fertilized twice a week and watered every other day. We grow them for about 6 to 8 weeks, then we put them outside on the lamp post, and then Downtown Little Rock Partnership has a person that waters them as often as they need it. Normally it's twice a week. In the hot summer it may even be 3 times a week.